Oh, we're recording.
We are recording right now, but yes, think about something you always want to make sure you say
Mm-hmm.
forever.
For
Your signature. Yeah.
Oh, I know my. It ain't easy being LaBreezy. Oh, for the Nerd Archive though.
No,
podcast.
I mean just for our stuff. Like
It
this
ain't
for
easy being LaBreezy. That.
the
What you think? That's been my catchphrase for a while.
Yeah.
It ain't easy being LaBreezy.
All right.
And then you go, it ain't easy. I got friends that say that. It ain't easy.
It ain't. No, it's not gonna sound natural because
It ain't easy
it ain't easy.
being LaBreezy.
It ain't easy. Oh, my hand is dirty. There's still motor. Nothing came out.
You got motor oil on your hands?
No, just like
See, that's a man right there.
dirty stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, this is a man. He fixes cars on his day off.
I was actually just sitting.
Hey,
just-
don't do that. Don't say I was just sitting around. What you doing? Nothing. Who, me? Sitting around.
Putting the flashlights so they can see.
I'm one of those people, like, people get mad because I don't know what the hell I'm doing most of the time. Like, hold the flashlight. Don't know what we're holding the flashlight at. Do you know how to do this?
Right.
Oh, yeah. Don't know, have any clue how to do it. I'm going to try to figure it out, though. So I've messed up a lot of things, but I've learned, you know? I've learned by messing things up. Do you feel like you're naturally good at things? Like, would you be able to do, like, basic mechanic things or no?
Yeah, no, I did my own brakes.
See, I couldn't even do that.
Like I changed my rotors and my pads.
I will tell you this. I've banked completely on my personality for my whole life.
Just to
And it's worked out well in some situations. Technical ability in other situations, not so good. I found that out in college. Starting off in high school, you could get like A's just being cool, being funny, talking to the teachers, being the teacher's pet. And then you get to college and they're like, oh, you actually have to know things. So I didn't do well my first semester in college, but we did better at that.
You live, you learn. You live, you learn.
You live and learn. To our college kids out there, keep having fun. Fire up chips, baby. Gotta give a shout out to Central Michigan's finest.
Yeah.
But
UPR.
what's that?
My university.
Oh, University of Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Yep.
What's that? What was the college life there? That's a good question. I've never even considered that.
Well, I lived.
Is it very much like standard college life anywhere else?
I went straight to university because I'm a smart guy.
Oh, that's obvious. Look at the motor oil on your hand.
No, like it's like you can still go to college, but I qualified to go to university right after high school.
Oh, nice.
So I started at 17.
Oh, wow.
My birthday's in December. I graduated high school when I was.
Wait, when's
17.
your birthday?
December 28th.
December 12th.
Yeah,
We've known this, right?
I think so.
I forget things. That's another knock on my person is I forget things as well.
I think it's a thing of guys that they don't really care much.
I am much a high level of that. A high level of men of not caring. It's unfortunate for some, okay, but I try my hardest.
Yeah, that's all right. It's part of life.
Yeah.
Part of
Isn't it
being
like
a dude.
that's why they made iPhones? You can put in your little contact, remember your photo or
Right.
your birthday,
Facebook birthdays,
Facebook
reminders.
birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but at least like when I was in college, I lived like 5 minutes away.
Okay.
So I was always on time.
Yeah.
Right on time. Like my class started at like let's say 7 a.m. At one point I had a class at 7 a.m. and I was there at parking at 6:55.
Oh wow.
And then I had a 10-minute walk that I had to run.
Gotcha. Was parking hard at your university?
Not early,
Gotcha.
but it was a mess through the day for sure. Yeah.
I feel like that's at every university. They just not figured out this parking thing. It's like they have a predicted amount of students. They're like, no, we're going to build a big building instead of a parking lot. It's crazy.
Right. No, at least like this one, this had like 3 main spots, and then they have a dirt patch.
Yeah.
Which my friend Luis.
Shout out Luis. He's on the Nerd Archive, right?
Yes, he is.
Shout out to the Nerd Archive. Oh, yeah, this is a Rambling Dudes via Nerd Archive production.
That's right.
Rebranded, new and improved. Shout out to Trevor, who is with his nephew today. So
he will be here in the next one.
we're sticking to our name, though. We will be rambling today.
Yes. Whatever comes into mind.
Whatever comes to mind. Right now, it's university, college.
Yeah. Yeah,
Anyways, we're talking dirt patch.
yes. So I was parking there, and I think we were going to lunch or something,
Yeah.
and we going into my car because I had the worst spot. So whoever had the worst spot, it's not. You get a chance to get a good spot after coming back from lunch, right?
Okay.
So we head out to lunch, and I was like, "Watch this," and I started drifting,
Oh.
or drifting in my mind. But at this time, Luis actually saw his life pass through so quickly, and I think he might have had a heart attack a little bit.
Oh wow. You were
He was
drifting that
scared.
hard.
Yeah, like I was going straight to a car. So this is a
Oh.
car parked, and I was going straight sideways.
Oh.
But I'm a skill guy, so
Yeah.
I did stop.
Oh
Like,
wow.
right on.
See, I couldn't do that. You know, we're talking about things I couldn't do.
Yeah,
That car would have been smoked.
I
Well,
had it was a slow car. It was just
Still.
easy to drift because it was dry and dirt.
that's
so
a hard thing about being a passenger, right? My friend Luis is probably
you're not in
like,
control.
"Hey, I just had lunch. We're gonna go back to university," and
Yeah.
you're out there drifting into a parking lot.
Yeah,
You got to watch out for this guy.
it's just life, life.
Life
not
adrift,
caring.
if you will.
Right? What's the
Life
motto in the Fast and Furious? He will know. I don't know much.
We just keep talking about the Fast and Furious be common trend. That was Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift that we just referenced there. It's Yachty's scene. He's drifted on the dirt patch in the
Right.
end credits. You know,
Exactly.
the little animations they have it then. That was the picture of your car, right?
I wish I had the picture of my car. It was an old one.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that. But what about you? What's your experience in college?
College was great. I had a lot of fun, but like parking wise, always a mess. I actually lived in an apartment complex that had the bus. If you've never been a part of a bus system, it's very interesting. I always would say I can't wait till about the middle of the semester when people don't want to go to school anymore, so the bus isn't crammed.
Gotcha.
So like you'd wait for the bus stop. I remember one time being in Michigan, the bus couldn't make it up the hill in our apartment complex, and everyone's like, "Where's the bus?" And it was just so icy, it couldn't get up. So there's like this guy on crutches crutching to the bus, and we're all running to the bus on this icy hill. But those are memories that you can't really take away. Much like you're drifting, we just had the bus that was drifting around campus in Mount Pleasant. But I do love the fact that it was available, because if you had to pay for parking, it's more expensive. So having that transportation system was great. However, if you've ever slept through your alarm, I have.
Yeah.
And there's a specific
Plenty of
bus
times, yeah.
bus schedule. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So one example, I had final
Okay.
exams, and I had a class across campus.
Mm.
It takes you to the bus stop. You catch the bus. You're about 30 minutes early. I slept through my alarm. I missed the 30-minute bus intervals. I had to jog to campus. So I was like, you ever wake up like that? Like The Undertaker, right? I'm just,
Yeah.
and I got out of bed and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to fail out of college if I don't pass this exam. It's like my senior year. I'm like, this is it. I have to just stay another year. I'm not going to be able to graduate. So I get up and I just start jogging, hauling ass. And I'm out of shape, severely out of shape at this time, like probably 20, 30 pounds heavier than I am now. But I'm jogging, and it's one of those moments when you're jogging and you realize you're out of shape and you realize you're late for this class, and you're like, you just start laughing
do it.
because like I'm dripping sweat. And I'm like, I'm either going to throw up or pass out on my way to this test. And literally on my way there, it's about 30-minute walk. I got there in about 15 minutes jogging. But on my way there, I was like, I am not going to make it. I'm probably going to die if like a heart attack running this fast. But I get there and I walk in, and like the rule is, as long as you're there before the last person or before the first person turns in their exam, you can take the exam.
Oh, okay.
So I got there in time. And I was like, hey, good, I'm here. Can I take the exam? This is where personality helped me out, because I was the teacher knew me and liked me. And she goes, oh, Ryan, yeah, absolutely. You're fine. Like, go get some water, cool down. You're gonna be fine. It's like, oh.
She saw you dying.
Yeah, like she's like this. He's not
Kinda got
cheating at all.
worried.
He's like, I was like, I missed the bus. I had to run here. And then like I took the test, and I even turned it in before other people finished.
Oh.
And I go, here you go. And she's like, you don't want to look over anything? And I go, no. And I ended up getting like a B on it. Like I
Right.
did not care. I was just like, it's done. I didn't get an
Passed
E.
it.
I passed the class. Boom. Typical Labreezy style. It ain't easy. I got it done though. So that was like one of my favorite moments. But just overall, college was fantastic. Having the friends that I do from there still to this day, they all live in this area. 10 plus years of friendship. You can't beat that.
Nice. Yeah. All my friends are away, but
Yeah, that's tough.
we stay in touch. We have a podcast together. So
And the most of them in Florida, right?
actually, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
They're all
nice.
scattered around other states, but at least the ones that I was closer to
They're mostly in Florida.
are in Florida. All of them, actually. Yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, it's a good reason to go down to Florida, and you like the warm weather, anyways.
Yeah.
So
we got some nice weather today.
We
And
had some
yesterday.
nice. It's a little concerning, but good. I mean, we got 70 degrees in February, so
Right.
that's twice.
Already.
So I don't know when the snow's coming, but it's coming, buddy.
Is it? Eh,
I just the way Michigan works, I know
Right.
it'll be a second snowstorm here.
just kidding.
Just kidding. That's why everyone's like, I'm putting away my sweaters, and it's like, nope. You got to wait till April when it snows again. That's what it does here.
Yeah, we're hoping not because the kid's birthday party is gonna be in April,
Oh,
the
where
first weekend.
going Zap Zone?
We were thinking of it,
Ooh.
but we might do it here depending on the weather,
Mhm.
because whatever they want to do, we'll do. It's just we looked into Zap Zone and it's might be better to go without like actually paying for the party there because it's so like the
Expensive,
minimum it's like $300
To like rent a room or something?
yeah, and then you got like only like 3 things or 4 things you got to do.
Mhm.
You can do in there, and then it's like up to 10 kids.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, it's 10.
It's only 10, and then
yeah,
if you have more than 10,
for
it
2
costs extra.
hours. Yeah.
Ah,
So we might not do that. But I want to take them, obviously, for them to enjoy themselves and play around. And they like bowling. Last year we did bowling.
bowling.
Mhm.
Bowling is a cheaper option.
Yeah.
It's a better option probably too. For
They have
kids.
fun. Yeah, they had a blast. And then we came home and then we brought their friends and
That's cool.
yeah.
You can't beat that. I didn't have many birthday parties as a kid. Like, my most memorable one I had when I was like probably in first grade, and kids came over to my house, and I had a Hot Wheels track with a loop de loop, and we shot Hot Wheels at my mom's butt, and ever since then, didn't have any more birthday parties. So,
Huh.
yeah,
Gotcha. No, like
yeah, it's a weird thing. Yeah, but that's just what happened. Just what happened.
yeah, no, they're lucky. I mean, I guess lucky or not, because their birthday parties will be always together
Yeah.
until they tell us that it's done. But their birthdays are like 10 days apart.
Oh, nice.
So at
That's
least-
good news for you.
Yeah. So like we always ask them like, you want to, now that they can choose,
Yeah.
you want it together, you want to separate. We give them a choice.
Okay, cool. And they always stay together?
Yeah.
That helps out the pocketbook.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I would just say, hey, we're just going to have it together.
We were thinking of renting a theater here in town.
Oh.
And it's like you can invite like 250 people.
Yeah, I'll be there. What are we watching? UFC?
I don't even know.
No, probably not.
They're like Ninja
Do they
Turtles.
give you a remote? Like,
Huh?
if you rent the theater, do you get a remote? Like, do you get to choose what they play?
That's what we were gonna ask. But
Like, could you like hook up your Switch to the screen?
maybe? I don't know.
If I'm renting out your theater, I want options. Okay. If I'm paying that money to rent out a 250 seater, I want options. I want to be able to play some
It's
video
only
games.
like
on there.
$200.
That's it?
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
No.
For the whole theater?
Yeah.
Which one? Where at?
He in Grand Ledge. The small theater. Like a
Oh,
small
Grand Ledge
town.
has a theater?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's like this like small little like in town theater.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that. Like, what do they show there? Do they show like Charlie Chaplin flicks, or what do they show?
No, they have new movies.
They have new movies? What's their newest
sometimes-
movie?
Most of the time it's kids stuff, but at least we went there when the Trolls movie came out.
Oh,
So we had a movie night there, and popcorn is great. Like
well, yeah, popcorn is
and
great.
it's cheap. Like we spend like maybe $25 with like 2 large things of popcorn.
In Grand Lodge?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is this like a secret people don't know about?
No, it's like right then there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Next time you drive around, you check it out.
I have to check out the theater. It
Yeah.
sounds like they got some good popcorn.
It's like all seatings, like it's not the newest thing, but it's
So they
good
don't have like
quality.
an IMAX, though.
Nah.
They got good seats?
The seats are okay.
So no.
But the movie itself, it looks good.
Have you heard about the theater in West Lansing? You paid $18. You can see as many movies as you want in a month.
Yes, the Regal.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I wanna do that eventually once
I feel like
better movies start coming
yeah,
out.
if you can justify it.
Yeah.
I think like last time I went, I spent like $50. It was so expensive.
I did that myself at make a pause with the dog. Never mind. I did that myself in
At least the arm didn't fall down this time.
right.
So.
Nah, I ain't going nowhere.
That was a great clip though.
Yeah, I do have to put the clip out there. You might see this later on in the channel where
Behind the scenes
on the previous episode where
old
something
Bargy
fell.
is not technically advanced and he's dropping things.
You see magic in the video where magically he's holding the arm. Anyways,
Editing.
yeah.
Bravo to your editing.
What was I talking about? Oh, Celebration. I was going to Celebration myself and I spent like $45.
Oh wow.
But I got like the bucket. That's when Wakanda Forever came out and they
Gotcha.
had like a bucket. I was like, oh, this will be cool to
Yeah.
have at home. Plus you get like free refills for
They're
a
popcorn.
while.
Yeah. I feel like that's a big thing. I know people that have the buckets and like if they're driving past the
That's what
movie
I
theater,
did.
they just pop in and get a refill and keep going or like go home.
Yep.
Like say you have a movie night at home, you just grab popcorn along the way.
Yeah. There's something about movie theater popcorn.
Oh, it's just all the sodium. Have you ever seen like how many sticks of butter they put in those?
I don't want to see it.
You know who has deceptively good popcorn but also really bad popcorn?
Yeah. Who?
Elementary schools.
Yeah.
The only reason I knew that is because I work in elementary schools a little bit. But having elementary school popcorn is the saltiest popcorn in the world. But you could taste World War II as well from the popcorn machines that they use in these elementary schools
Gotcha.
because it's so old. Like it's just pure. Like they don't clean them. I'm sure nobody cleans them.
So when was the last time it was used?
Oh, they use it every
wipe it
Friday. They literally use it every Friday
Yeah.
for the last 50 years. I guarantee it.
I don't know. Maybe not in the schools that my kids are in, but
In the Lansing School District, they do.
okay. Yeah, no, they're in over here in
Oh, sorry, high class. They got your own
No.
movie theater over here.
high class.
High class over here. We don't have public school theater popcorn.
I don't even know. What
I
ate.
ate some of it though, because my friend Mark's kid.
Mm.
My friend Mark has a kid who goes to school, and she brings popcorn back. Saltiest popcorn I've ever had in my life. It's like
I need some water.
I need some water. But yeah, I like popcorn. I think popcorn's great. This is going great already.
Yeah, it's
this is great content. This is the content people are asking for. They're like, wrestling? No, I want to hear about middle school popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. That's the subject. I read it in the comments in the previous video.
We watched a tutorial on
Yeah.
popcorn.
Yep.
I do think popcorn is superior. I do.
The superior snack.
Superior snack. You ever have like caramel corn? I like caramel corn. Do you like caramel corn?
I used to. Well, the only place actually that ruined it for me, not in a bad way. It's just because they make it better there
Yeah.
in Epcot in Germany Pavilion.
We've talked about Epcot before on the previous, and you love Disney World. Is it Disneyland?
World.
Disney World. This California?
No,
Florida.
Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I get them confused because it doesn't make sense. They're both. It's a world and a land.
Right. So like California is one park.
Gotcha. Yeah.
divided in different sections.
Oh,
and whatnot.
gotcha. So that's why it's a land.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
a world has multiple parks inside of it.
exactly. Yeah. So you have like
I did not know that. I don't know if you all knew this, but I grew up in poverty. Vacation for me was going about 20 minutes outside of town. We didn't go on vacations. We went on one vacation my whole life, and it was like an hour away. And my parents, after that car ride with 3 kids, never did one again. Anyways, back to Disney World Land.
I never did a big vacation until I was 15.
Okay.
That's the first time I went to Disney because my whole family was going and my mom sent me with them. She didn't even go with me because she couldn't afford it either.
Yeah, so.
But she paid for me to go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because it was only for like the tickets. My cousins were paying for like the house that we rented. 15 people in one house.
Oh, wow.
Living together. Real world. Nah.
Real world.
No, like
All together.
we were 2 weeks, 2-week vacation.
Wait, there was 50 people in the house?
15.
15, okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot less than 50.
Yeah, it's more kids, you know, like
Yeah.
it's all my cousins and a few uncles and aunts and
So you got a big family then, right? You got 15 people.
yeah, I mean you can say that.
Yeah,
Yeah, my grandma had how much? 6, 7 kids. And obviously their kids. Yeah.
Yeah, they multiply.
Yeah. I'm one of the younger ones.
Okay.
My mom is the youngest.
Okay.
And I'm one of the younger cousins.
Got you. So
Yeah. I am the little one.
who's
in
the
my
oldest
house.
cousin?
I don't know because they're like 20 years older than me.
Oh, well, still, yeah.
Yeah, in both sides, in my dad's side and my mom's side.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
yeah, big difference in age there.
Yeah, yep. So we did that trip. Took 2 weeks. We went to Universal mostly because we had like a 2 weeks pass. You can go as many times as you want.
To Universal. Is Universal not? It's not as fun as Disney.
Some people say that it's more fun.
'Cause
It has more roller
Florida's
coasters.
so weird. Like they literally have like Busch Gardens, Universal Studios,
Yep.
and a whole Disney World.
That's Legoland now as well. And what else? All the water parks.
Is this like built like because all people's grandparents are down there and then they bring their grandkids, or?
I think it's because of the weather.
Yeah.
'Cause it's more friendly than year round than any other states.
Yeah.
Because it's too hot in Texas, you know, like
Right.
too cold in other places.
Before it's just right.
I think so.
Any well, I just don't like alligators. So
Yeah, I mean, I saw a few. When
I did
was
too.
there,
Like
but-
I worked down there. Like I didn't work down there, but the headquarters of the place I worked was down there, and I traveled down to Tampa,
Mm.
and it had just like beware of alligator sign, and then you just see this giant dinosaur
Right.
it just going across like right by the
Hey.
cafe.
I'm walking over here. That's the motto and the alligator motto over there.
That's what the alligator says. I'm
Yeah.
walking over here.
Yep.
I didn't
saw
hear
a
it say
few.
that, but I said I can't live down here if there's giant dinosaurs walking around gonna eat me. Like, do they? I'm sure they keep them off of Busch Gardens and Disney World, and
They try.
they try.
Yeah. I mean,
Is there
there's
any
been-
incidents? I'd be curious. Is there any incidents?
There
with
was one that I know of.
really?
And it was like when I was already living here that something happened in the one of the hotels. Because the hotels, at least some of them have a lake area, right?
Yeah,
A beach area. But
Yeah.
it does says do not go in the water.
because
It's
it's
just for you to
freaking crocodiles or alligators in there.
it's not like infestation, but they might migrate to that.
Well, you can't
like,
see them. Yeah.
Yeah. So like you can't really control what's on there. And I think a kid.
Why
Yeah.
can't they like propel themselves like a length and a half of their actual?
I don't know.
I think
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know much about them.
I think that's true.
Comment down below if you know.
Yeah, comment
about
down below
alligators.
how far an alligator can propel itself. And they're fast.
For the most part, yeah. I just recently I saw a video recently of this guy they were driving a golf cart, and then this like alligator was just going after the golf cart because it was running in front of it. So
Oh.
like the car was passing by, this alligator just ran to get them,
Yeah.
and then it tried to.
That's my nightmare right there.
The car almost flipped.
My thing
I'll send you that video.
you better. You can post it on this link. I don't know. I don't know what we're allowed to do.
We'll show it there. Show it now. No, just kidding. I'm not.
Show it
gonna.
now. Edit.
There
Okay.
you go.
We acted out, so I'm sure people know. But that's like disconcerting to me. Like, you ever fly in an airplane and people who like you hit turbulence and the whole plane bounces up and down?
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, it's just normal. Like, those are the type of people with like alligators that concern me. They're like, oh, it's just a normal. No, it's not normal.
Once for people that travel a lot, I guess they see it normal.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we turned the plane sideways, but
Yeah.
or like I've flown multiple times. I know what's normal, not normal. You know, when your stomach goes up into your chest, you're like, oh, that's not good.
Yep, something happened.
Yeah, we hit a cloud, and then there's just people like passed out.
The cloud bumps you down.
I guess it's to the point if it's going down, you're like, what can you do about it, right?
Can't do anything. Life is in other people's hands.
Hopefully whoever that guy, like, you don't get to meet the guy either. He locks himself up in the pilot's room, you know.
How long have you been flying this?
Did you go to Applebee's last night? I know they got that
interview.
deal.
Yeah. Give him an interview.
Did you get a mucho margarita to go? Are you flying our plane?
Gee, they
should have like a breathalyzer test hooked up to the plane before you fly it.
I think they have a lot of lives at risk, so I don't think they might take it serious. They should.
I hope so, but I don't think there's any measure in place that goes, "Hey, can we meet the pilot?" And he's just like, "Hey guys, how's it going? We're gonna fly." There's got to be some that actually do that, though.
I'm sure there is. I have a few friends that
don't
work at airlines.
No,
that work at
okay.
airlines, so I could ask him if.
Yeah, let's get some intel going. This is called investigative journalism 101.
You're afraid, like, at your job, even though, like, you're not flying something, but you're afraid if you get caught being drunk at work. So.
Well, that's not a problem to me. I'm not going to do that, but
exactly. No, but that's what I'm saying.
But like, I feel like it's less regulated.
For
like
us, yeah.
Or no, for like I feel like more so for an airplane person, like a pilot.
I'm sure there is some random test. So
random though, but think about who's in charge of the pilot. The pilot's the guy in charge.
Well. I mean,
right? He goes to Chili's over layover, you know, pays $14 for a beer, and goes, "I'm going to fly this bird to Indiana."
Well, we'll Google it after and see.
I guarantee there's reports of it.
Yeah.
I want to find this out now. Because it's got to be true.
Yeah.
It's got to be true. There's just too much of that, like, in airports. If you're, like, a layover, I'm sure they'll go to the Delta Captain's Club or whatever.
I guess if it's 8 hours before.
Who's in charge of the pilot, right? The pilot's in charge of the bird.
I'm sure there is somebody ahead of that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, you think there's one check guy, like the co-pilot's like, "Hey, man, you think I should fly this plane?"
They probably should have a breathalyzer each time they get into it.
See, you're on board with it now. You're like, oh, that turbulence, maybe that's what that was from.
A hiccup.
Pretty soon it'll be a self-driving planes.
A drone.
Yeah, they're just drones. Yeah, so like, oh, we're not getting on board there. Get all the people on.
They do have Wi-Fi in the airplane, so I guess that might be a thing in the future.
Yeah.
But what if the power goes out? I'm sure they'll figure it out. No, I'm not gonna stress out about it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stress out either about robots and AI. Yeah, I've seen some. Now that you think of, this is gonna take a weird turn, but I've seen more robots like being promoted, like people making robots.
Like different companies.
Yeah, like actual robots.
Push them out. And
my favorite clip of all time is probably like 10 years ago. They made a robot. And they're like, look, it can go upstairs. And the robot tries to go upstairs and immediately falls down. I was like, good. If there's like a robot invasion, I'm just going to go upstairs. So they probably improved that since then.
Yeah.
But there's like a clip. It's like, ying, ying, and it falls down.
They definitely have improved.
Yes, they have a lot. It's crazy. They have like facial structures and, they're cognitively aware. I think the big thing is we just got to make sure there's a plug.
Look up videos of them malfunctioning.
Okay. That would make me feel better. Like if I could see them. Oh.
The way they talk and think.
Oh. That type of malfunction, not
Yeah.
like spinning around.
Yeah. Dude, go into a rabbit hole and search them, and
Why'd you
you'll
do that
see.
to me, Yadi?
Oh, you're gonna give you nightmares now.
I'm not too worried about it. I figure if like a piece of metal is coming for me,
You get some EMPs around you, and something happens. Just
toss it out. I'm just gonna hit it with my Kia, man. 10 out of 10 crash test rating.
Fly by.
That hurt. Think about this. Man, I think it's crazy though just how far technology's come. Obviously, it seems to be ever advancing. I mean, Elon Musk is putting chips in people's brains. Crazy.
I know. I saw the one guy that volunteered.
Yeah, it was weird to me because he's like someone can move the mouse with their mind now. And I was like, oh, you put this $1 million chip in somebody's brain and all they can do is control a computer mouse? It's pretty depressing.
I mean, they could have now with the Vision Pro, for example. Have you seen the Apple Vision Pro?
I have.
All right, so
how do you feel about that? Let's talk. This is going to be good.
Yeah.
This is going to be good content.
So
how do you feel about this? I'm locked in now. Let me lock in.
I actually like it.
Okay.
And then the main reason why I mentioned is because when you mentioned like the mouse being controlled by the mind and whatnot, with the Apple Vision Pro, when you look at something and select it, that it knows that you're looking at the one icon, or the one app to open it up, or the area where you need to select and move around the thing, and you see people. Now everybody's like crabs, just clicking, going like that.
You know what it reminds me of? I got nipples, Greg. Can you milk me? For Meet the Parents.
I don't know.
That's what it That's what you just reminded me of by doing this.
Well, that's what people are. You see them. I don't know about now. People just taking in the streets.
Yeah,
and then and making orders and whatnot. I saw this guy that was like with the order like right here.
Yeah,
so he could talk to the person and look up to his order for the people that he was ordering for. And I was like, that seems so awkward though.
I do see some benefits to it, but I do see like a lot of negatives, like just like having augmented reality when there's actual real world things going, like, and people
clicking.
So they're clicking, but I find that it can be, dangerous. Like,
Yeah,
if you're like walking across the street,
driving with it.
Oh God!
I don't know if it's just to put a proof of point, but the person was driving it. Like you can still see out. It's not like you can't see anything, but I guess you're distracted. I only see the good use of it, like right now in this room. Like if I want to have certain like clips or certain things going around in my walls, but I don't want to see it in my view, and I want to look over there and see something, you can actually put them up in a specific spot, and then like go back to it and see a video or whatever it is you need to see.
So like a tab on a browser.
Exactly. That's pretty much it. You can open tabs all over the place. You can make it larger where you can have a TV.
Right, I saw that.
So I guess that's the part I like.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I feel like it's a super expensive one. $3,500 is crazy.
Yeah.
And then
we respect that from
Apple.
All right.
All right. Where were we?
Now we're over here.
We're over here now.
Oh, hey. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
That was a hard cut.
Hard cut. This is about discovery and figuring out how to do this. And from our mishaps, we're gonna get better at this, right? That's a big thing.
Exactly.
It's a new studio space. So
yes, yep. I might switch the camera out to this one eventually.
Okay.
But this one's not like, I don't know. I'll fix the settings.
I see what you're saying though.
But hey, we're back.
And we're back. Okay. Yeah, but anyways, the Apple Vision Pro.
The Apple Vision Pro though, it's like this thing where people are just imagine. Well, have you seen the people FaceTiming on it?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like your own like.
How stupid is that? Like you spend $3,500 for like a a weird copy of yourself.
Right.
The cell
I mean,
phones,
if it was the only thing, you use it for, yeah, but
it's stupid.
yeah.
You literally can use a cell phone on a stand, and it's better. It's your face. It's your
Right.
actual face.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's the benefit? I guess showing screens like in a shared space, like a virtual space. Is it even like that?
But you can, I think you can
Like, can you
plug
do
it into like an HDMI kind of thing, or
I just like the battery pack on it. You have to wear a cord.
right. You have this thing, but imagine having that in the back of the head.
Nobody's thought about that, like how heavy it is, and
The
neck
neck
strain,
fan
and then you got all these
yeah.
radio waves on your head
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
And then
The-
people are going to become addicted to it and just be stuck in this virtual world where they have like these terrible FaceTime copies of themselves.
Right.
When you could just use a cell phone and do the same exact thing.
I know.
Like you're literally paying $3,500 for arguably worse cell phone experience.
Yeah.
Do you see the texting? Like you only can text with one hand.
Oh, you can text it. Well, I guess that's stupid if you want to. I guess it's the same. Like when you're using your computer, for example, you have the ability to do it, but it's not something I do often.
Yeah,
Like,
right. So it's like I think like functionality wise, it's one of those cool things.
like it's convenient to have it.
It's cool. Like it'd be like, hey, check this out. Like try this. But is it something that you'd use every day?
Yeah, I don't see how people can use it more than a few hours.
Like you use it a couple
Well, the
hours.
battery
Maybe you watch a
itself, I don't
movie
know.
on it. That'd be like what it's for. Like the, like functionality in the real world. It's got all these sensors on it where it doesn't like put you in danger. Hopefully,
Right. I think it's a step into like the newer technology because it works better than the other virtual like
but
VR
like
stuff.
how did Google Glass fail when it came out? Because that was a slick design. It was just like a pair of glasses. But this is like a Ready Player One type
Yeah.
giant thing where functionality wise, like a pair
Yeah.
of glasses where you have similar technology, but not as extravagant touching and opening things, but it does like basic Google commands, like take a picture, video record still. The only thing is you just don't have it
Like you
lively
have
available.
the screen, like the quality of it, it's different.
It's different, right? So it's not as augmented reality
Right.
where you can, or virtual reality. It's more of an augmented reality as opposed to virtual.
Right.
Where you can do everyday things and
Mhm.
have some benefit to it on your face,
Yeah.
but not also have all these cords and this giant headset you put on.
Right.
Like who knew? Like when I was a kid in Blockbuster and they had the VR headset, they'd be able to wear it, walk it around now.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I remember having this like virtual reality game. There was like a ninja game.
oh,
That
okay.
had like this like gloves.
Was that Sega?
And I don't remember what it was. It was like its own thing. Like it wasn't
Because you were in karate. Like,
plugged in.
yeah.
It never worked.
Yeah.
It never worked with
Okay.
it like that.
That was
much.
that energy drink showing up right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't hit the mic.
I did really good not doing that.
This one has more space.
You got more space.
Yeah. No. So
So you can break a board. Did
Yeah.
you have to break a board?
well, no. I mean, I did Taekwondo actually, but
Did you really?
yeah,
And you didn't do that in virtual reality. You did that in real life?
yeah, real life, yeah.
Yeah,
I
cool.
was up to like a purple belt.
Oh, was that good?
I think I was good. Yeah.
How many belt? Like, what's the belt system? Do you know?
Oh, so
Is
at
it
least
brown then purple?
purple and then brown? Yeah.
So is it white, purple, brown?
Oh, you mean like how many I've progressed?
Yeah.
No, I went from just started at least in mine. It started in white,
Yeah.
and then you got yellow,
Oh.
gold, orange, green, purple, and I think it went red or blue, and then
Black.
black.
Whoa.
So I was almost there.
What is like a what? Taekwondo. What are some moves? Like what?
Like you want me to do it right now?
Yeah, I want to see this.
No,
Like,
I'm not gonna do it.
What? we have plenty of space here. I want to see
Okay, okay.
Taekwondo.
No.
You can
but,
describe it to me. I'll do it. Is it kicking?
you got horse stance.
What's a
lot
horse
of,
stance?
A lot of practice was in horse stance. So like if you were mounting a horse, but it's kind of squatting, like that, and then you punch. Yep. Yeah, that's
Was that purple
lot of
belt? I
practice.
feel a little lightheaded.
a lot of practice of that. It was more focusing on striking accurately. And then you're breathing and not just breathing, but
I get the breathing
concentrating.
part. I really put a lot into those punches there. I hope it
Yeah?
caught on camera because
You probably got your shoulder in the back.
I
but
realized it
that's
was a
okay.
bad spot. I
We'll
should
put
have
a-
stood
maybe
up.
I'll fix a replay or something and there you go. There you go. So you got like you got mid punches and low and high punches, and it was more kicks and
Did you have to
stuff.
like verse like your classmates or anything?
I did teach class because they were training me to be a teacher, and I was the youngest one too.
no
I was
way.
like, was I 12? No, 11 or 12.
Wait, so you're purple belt at 12?
Yeah.
You're like a prodigy, dude.
Well, I mean, it was just I learned things quickly, and I can memorize a lot of things.
Do you still practice there? No.
I wish I did, but no.
What prevents you from not practicing?
Time, and I don't know where they have it around here.
We can
but
Google
I could practice by myself and whatnot. I just gotta
Like I did.
get back into shape. Get back into shape. This one's more sturdy.
I almost took it out. I almost went 2 for 2.
A lot like I need to get back in shape,
Yeah.
but more of a flexibility because you can't kick like without being flexible. It's
Yeah, there's kicks involved.
those high
I
kicks.
feel like my knees would just
I used to do this.
they'd turn into chalk and the dust would fly out and I'd have to go to the hospital if I kicked like that.
But yeah, I
Like
had
the
a good
Thanos
time.
snap would happen to both my knees if I did a jumping kick.
Powder.
I'd be like, hospital. You hit a certain age, man, it just doesn't work anymore.
Goes away.
Like you start standing up and you hear those cracks. You're like, oh,
That
those are my
that
bones.
stair sounds like it's really loud. Oh no, that was not the stair.
That was my knees. But I've noticed that more and more. It's like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah, just gotta walk a little bit more and get stronger.
I've been walking, but I think both my knees are going to
You
evaporate
gotta
soon.
stretch too.
Maybe that's what it
stretching.
is. Yeah.
Stretching helps.
Yes, sensei.
Yeah, get your hamstrings
Yeah.
a little bit stronger, and then you should have a better life. That's it.
key. That's key to life. You hear
That's
that? You hear that, folks?
If I remember correctly, Taekwondo meant
Hamstrings. Good hamstrings are key to a good life. That's what Yadi just said. So the key to a good life
good hamstring.
is
Yeah.
good hamstrings. Remember that.
Yep.
Take that as you will. Anyways,
You need them to walk, man.
that's the facts.
No, but I stopped Taekwondo because I had bad grades and I focused more on school than that.
Yeah, you made
And
a good choice.
I didn't want to have like I saw my friends playing outside and I was in this class because they did it in the same complex I lived in.
Yeah.
But I regret it.
You regret it, yeah.
Leaving it, yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of life, you know. I live with some regrets here and there. But hey, it's cool. You're still kicking.
Yeah.
Not Taekwondo kicks, but you're kicking.
Yeah. Now people can do it with the Vision Pro.
Yeah, you can learn Taekwondo.
They can kick.
Could you imagine, like, yeah. Just people have strong, yeah.
Kicking with your with your fingers.
Yeah. I feel like if you didn't have that on, you'd look crazy. You already look crazy with one of those things on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why people take it out and about. And you can actually have your eyes show on the outside.
I know.
It's
It's so weird.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
guess
hey,
the cool thing though that I see with it,
yeah.
it's that people that have a prescription and they have eyeglasses, they can actually put a prescription glass in it. So that's kind of cool because you don't see that with other technology like that.
Right, yeah, I saw that.
And then that's pretty much it.
That's it. So you could just buy glasses or you can buy...
No, I mean like for people that want to use those.
Oh, okay,
like,
gotcha.
you know, like a lot of times with the Quest or the
Yeah.
whatever it is, the other stuff.
They don't have the prescription
Right.
glasses in there.
Yeah.
So you have
I can't talk about what like from the experience of the people that need glasses and have to use those. I don't know if they leave them on or just go blind.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like
This seems
I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like if you need like prescription glasses, putting a TV type device in front of your eyes that close wouldn't be the best thing for it.
right.
If you've ever seen the movie The Jerk, when he makes like the glasses, so there's the movie Jerk. I don't know if you know it.
I don't think
Old
so.
school movie.
Yeah.
Check it out. It's got Steve Martin in it. But he invents the glasses, the hook or the nose part for the glasses in the movie,
Mm.
and he becomes a millionaire from it. But when later on everyone goes cross-eyed from the thing he invented for the nose part for the glasses, and he becomes broke. But like I forecast that a lot of people are gonna go cross-eyed from the Vision Pro.
Who knows?
Who knows? I guess it's got tracking and stuff. in
Maybe
there.
people will build a muscle now that they can move one eye one
Yeah.
direction and the other one another direction.
We're just gonna
They-
become chameleons.
Yep.
They're gonna be like, "Eh, eh."
They can see the two things at once.
Oh wow, that'd be incredible. We just got robotic people. Like I don't know. It's just turning weird now. But the Vision
I'm
Pros
just kidding.
only 25 payments of $300, and they're yours.
There you go.
Just a car payment.
Yeah.
All it is a car payment for a year, and you can have a pair.
Yep. Vision
I would
Pro.
hate those. Like I'd feel so stressed out wearing them because they're so expensive. Like if I trip and fall,
Yeah.
Done.
And I've seen people doing like reviews where they scratch the outside of it and it's like it scratches easily.
and then you see that scratch, right?
hmm
Ah,
and there's no way to replace it.
that's
Like,
our
they-
business. That's
they,
our
they can replace it, but it might be better to buy a new one.
that's our
The,
business
the
now.
good thing though is like as long as you don't scratch the cameras, then you're fine. But
But still, you see the scratch.
yeah,
Wow,
no, you don't see it like inside. You just
it's just on
it's
the
just
outside. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I made a decision a long time ago. I bought like a new cell phone. I spent like maybe like $300 at the time, which was a lot for me in like college.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those unbreakable Gorilla Glass Androids, Kevlar back Motorola's. And I went sledding and I shattered it completely.
Yeah.
Since then, I've only bought the cheapest iPhone. It's usually like 2 generations behind, but it's $50 through my plan, and you know that's how I live my life. So I don't think I could ever, say like
Yeah,
Apple
some
Pro.
Some
Pro
people
Vision.
are better off doing that. Like they still work. If
Yeah.
you don't need the latest technology,
Right,
why
I don't
spend
need
extra money.
I don't need the goggles,
Mhm.
the ski goggles for
Right.
real life. I'm pretty good with real life. I feel okay about it.
Yeah, I don't need a meeting
Yeah.
either, but maybe.
but maybe. Do you think you'd buy a pair?
I don't think at $3,000
No.
it's
Worth it.
Like if they're down to under 1,000, then maybe.
But like, what is? I just don't know the benefit. I mean, it's cool to say, but, like
It's another
open
computer.
screen.
Like if you just don't want to have screens all over the place and you want to replace them with just the one device, then you can use. Then yeah, you can use the little tabs.
But
all
then
around
it's
your
like-
room and
It would be like, check out my room, and it would just be a white room,
exactly.
and then people would just like sit on their beanbag chair or whatever, and they
Yep.
put on their goggles. They'd be like, whoa,
Yeah, and you gotta have like guess
that sounds insane.
Vision Pro stuff.
Doesn't it sound insane?
It does.
Like
Yeah.
instead of having like, I think it's cool to have like the stuff like you have, as opposed to, hey Ryan, put on these goggles.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of 1984. Computers taking over. By God, they were right. Big Brother's watching.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that is protected and whatnot. But it does.
That's one thing they don't think about. Is there cameras constantly recording? And well, not to be like super, but is there like there's some level of? I'm assuming they like you record a video, they own it, or they have it in their cloud or your cloud. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's the same with right now with what we have.
Wait, what?
Everything
No, I'm
is
just kidding. I'm just joking.
recording. Like right now,
I know.
the camera on my computer is on,
Yeah, I do see that.
but we're not using it.
Oh,
But it's because OBS is on.
oh.
So there is how many cameras are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
I don't care. I'm just saying, like,
Well, they're watching you right now.
oh.
What would you say to the people watching you that are not supposed to be watching us?
Fix my tie. Zabadoo. That's my statement.
All right. There you go, people.
Zabadoo.
Say with the David's little.
Zabadoo.
Hey.
Zabadoo.
We gotta invite him over.
Yeah,
David, if
he would love to do this. This would be
we're gonna
good.
clip this and we're just gonna send this to you directly.
I'm trying to get more people on the Zabadoo train. It's just a good thing to say. You go, oh, Zabadoo.
Zabadoo.
Ooh, there you go. How'd that feel?
It felt weird, but
Try it again.
Zabadoo.
Zabadoo.
I'm saying too serious.
Yeah, you got it. Zabadoo.
How do you?
What was that?
It's like it's taking over you.
Yeah, it's like
The word is taking over.
Zabadoo.
Oh god.
It's one of my favorite things to say, and it just came up randomly because it's like Adam Sandler. It's from Billy Madison, where he's like talking in gibberish, and he goes by something like Zabadoo.
Yeah, have you seen that reunion
of
in SNL? The Sandler.
Yeah.
Reunion?
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
I guess I have seen that one and the Jim Carrey one. Now that you mention it, and I love both of those.
Yes.
Just the imitations of them are hilarious because everyone's got like a Adam Sandler. Oh, Zabadoo. Oh yeah.
Doesn't they say it at the end of the picture, right? The picture they take at the end.
Yeah.
Or something.
Do they say Zabadoo?
I think so.
Zabadoo.
Yeah, I think they
Zabadoo.
do. We gotta rewatch it.
It's a lot of fun to say though, and I encourage our watchers to, say a nice Zabadoo in the morning. It's an affirmation, right?
Come in Sabadoo.
You go, I'm beautiful, I'm intelligent. Zabadoo.
There you go.
That's how you start your morning.
I wanna zoom in on that.
Zabadoo. But I just like being goofy. And that's like, you like the horn? I do that one too. And I did that in another podcast as well. But I do the memojis of like,
Yeah.
and I pick the unicorn randomly and I send them to our buddy Dave, and he just dies laughing every time. So he might be able to provide you with some of those because he's kept them, and maybe we can play them on the channel. But like,
Help them out here and there.
I'd be like, I'm a unicorn. What's a unicorn say? It's a great day to say Zabadoo. I'm just a unicorn on vacation. So I talk like that. Just randomly. And they took off. He really enjoys them, and I think people would enjoy them as well. So, but this year's I'm working on the memojis. I feel like those are underrated. Those are way cooler than the Apple Vision Pro. When you can make a unicorn talk, come on now.
Yeah, the kids have fun with that.
Yeah, see, and that's me. I have more fun with that than I would.
I mean, when they came out, like we all have fun with it. I forget that we have them though. So
Yeah, people forget about them.
Yes,
Kind of hidden.
It's just because it's more because there is more different ways to chat.
Yeah.
Than anything else.
Yeah.
So
there's so many ways to chat.
yeah.
Who would have thought? We're getting into it, man. We're
Used to
talking
be
about
just MSN.
cameras.
Yeah.
We're talking about the people. We're talking
Everything.
about the Vision Pros.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? This is rambling at its finest. We talked about gators earlier.
Yeah.
Talking about gators chasing a cart.
Hey, Sting retired.
Oh, talking about wrestling. Bring us back. I saw one of the funniest clips ever. I didn't watch the match. All right.
I didn't watch it much
Trevor.
either. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can't talk about AEW because he's not here.
Yeah,
but
he's the AEW resident.
he's the AEW
expert.
one. Yeah, I'm not an expert at all. He actually knows a ton about wrestling.
Yes.
I just want to preface that I don't know diddly squat. I haven't said diddly squat in a while either, but I'm saying it there. All right.
We know what the people know.
We know what the people know. We know what the people want. They want the Zabadoos. But when I think about it, I was watching the clip. Right, he's an older guy. You're old when you're hitting that. I got to cover up my whole body with the long sleeve because I don't want people to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, no offense to Sting. 62, had a great run, looked good. The ending though, I saw the one clip and it was like him talking about like Ric Flair and Darby Allin and all these other people. And then like they just pan to the crowd and there's this grown man in tears. Full tears, waterworks.
Dang.
And it's like, I get it, but that's like I guess it's like your childhood hero retiring. You might not ever see him wrestle again, or just being present in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I just never have cried like that watching a grown man in face paint. And not to say that it's not a bad thing.
And the thing is just like that diehard fan.
Yeah.
I've never been a diehard fan of something.
Yeah.
So like I don't.
I wish I could be that though. Like I could appreciate that level of emotion of how much wrestling means to people.
Right.
And like the people listening probably are big wrestling fans.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I'm a pretty decent fan. I love wrestling, but I don't know if I'd ball out.
No, I don't think it would get to that level.
Right. And it's a first like imagine going to work on Monday. Like, hey Jerry, I caught the pay-per-view.
We saw.
Are you okay? Like,
is life good?
Yeah, is life okay? How's the missus doing? Is she okay? We saw you on TV. You seem pretty sad. He's like, Sting retired, man. Is it just Sting? Or is there other things going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly, I can appreciate it. Like, you know, the guy that was like, it's real to me. That's kind of the vibes I got off of that.
God. Yeah.
But that was the first clip I saw, and I laughed, and I apologized to people who maybe have cried as well. I can't ask Trevor because he's not here. Maybe Trevor cried.
Yeah,
he's a super fan, man. He's all about it.
But I think that he understands.
He's super smart when it comes to it.
Yeah, he understands the level of realness that is to it.
Yeah.
It's just like
it's a lot.
People do cry in movies, so I guess it's to that level.
Yeah, that's true. Because it is a character
leaving.
It is like a story.
Favorite show.
Yep.
I guess okay. So we put it in a spot that
makes sense.
Again.
Yeah. Based on our review of that, we'll allow it. I apologize starting off so negatively with it. I'm just worried about Jerry or whoever it was crying like that because he might be going through something else. But it sounds like he just loves wrestling, and that's okay. Like,
it's okay, buddy. It's okay.
You know, you get to a certain age, you look at you look at maybe like a you like maybe not like a Sting, but maybe like a Sunset or something. And then you cry, so
there you go.
It's like the same thing, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Sometimes you eat like a corn dog on the boardwalk.
It makes you think of that.
It makes you think of your childhood, right? Yeah. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Like, oh, I remember watching Sting with my grandpa.
The funny thing is the one of the first, not the first, but I had a kite.
Wait. Okay.
No, but it's circumvention.
Are we doing childhood trauma?
No.
Okay.
One of the first kite I remember having was a Sting kite.
Oh,
like
really?
The whole body thing. That thing never flew, but I thought it was pretty cool to have it.
Was it shaped like his body, or was it a triangle?
It was a whole body Sting thing.
But it was a triangle still, like a kite.
No, like a whole body.
So shaped like a person.
I don't know why they made this thing, but they never.
How creepy is that?
It never flew.
Like, could you imagine being in your neighborhood and then there's just a giant guy with a bat in the sky?
Yeah, I tried to fly it, but it never took off. Anyway, Sting.
Yeah. Did you like the cool thing about Sting is like one of the reasons why he did the black and white face paint was because of Razor Ramon. Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Scott Hall. But he had to said he saw the movie The Crow, which they're making a remake of. And he said, hey, you could do this with your character. And then that's how it kind of became the thing based off that movie type of thing. And that's why the Crow is in the video and stuff. So
yeah, because he used to have that. And then he had that in the video, but then his sting is a scorpion.
Yep.
I guess it's a stinging.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
This is where we need Trevor.
Yeah.
He would drop down the exact date.
Exactly. We'll give you a test for the next time we meet.
We just have flashcards. So we talked about this. We're going to edit Trevor and we'll wear the exact same thing.
Yes. You remember a previous episode where...
What do you think of robots? What are your thoughts on gators in theme parks?
Exactly. Vision Pro. Yeah, nay.
Yeah, no. What's your thoughts on Zabadu?
Yeah, nay.
Thumbs
Energy
up.
drinks.
I love energy drinks. Look at this. I brought this specifically for Then Now Forever WWE. Not a sponsor. Go ahead and blur that out.
I'm not gonna blur. Still not sponsored, but
Still not a sponsor. C4 Energy.
one day.
I'll tell you what, though, it's giving me a lot of energy. I'm not sure what's in this, and I may have a heart
A
attack.
lot of sugar. Let me see.
All right, take a look.
That's not a lot, actually. There's probably a lot of caffeine, though.
How much caffeine's in there?
Oh yeah, this is a lot of caffeine.
I want to get a WB in there.
So normally I take one that has maybe like 210.
How much does that have?
This is 300 milligram.
Is that bad for 7 o'clock at night?
This is like maybe like 3 or 4 cups of coffee.
Oh God, it's not good. No wonder my anxiety is on full display here.
Is it?
No,
Yeah.
it's not. But it is.
Maybe you're not gonna sleep.
I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
Soon.
We text you in the middle of the night, but like, hey.
Caffeine affects people differently. So.
Oh, it's affecting me right now.
Okay.
Did you see the Taekwondo punches? Yeah.
There you go. Still active.
I think I just blew out my elbow.
We gotta test him about Taekwondo too.
Yeah. We got some tests for Trevor. Old Trev.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to bring up today? We're bringing what? Yeah, a good hour.
We got a good hour in already?
Yep.
Dude, are you
That's
kidding
not
me?
bad.
What else? We're talking about Sting. That's our only wrestling reference that we made. The whole
Oh,
time.
that's okay because we're just rambling dudes.
Yeah,
you
we're
know?
just rambling
It's-
dudes. The thing I like about rambling is you can ramble about anything.
Yeah, we just jump from one point to the other. It's like teletransportation.
What was that?
Teletransportation.
Something
The
transportation?
crustacean. Yeah.
Something about a crustacean?
Yes.
Oh, what kind of crustacean?
The giant one in Moana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shiny.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know that. All right.
Just like that can over there. It's shiny.
300 milligrams.
Oh my God. That can't be good.
That's
People drink those every day. You know what's crazy? Okay, I gotta tell you something. I was at Family Dollar and
not sponsored.
this is like ow.
Can you imagine sponsored?
Family Dollar. We're like, they got the best deals in town.
That'd be great.
$5.99 for Dawn dish soap, not a sponsor as well.
That will be awesome.
Dawn dish soap.
Anything sponsored?
Anything sponsor. So we're out there. We're actively looking for sponsorships.
Anything
Family
we use
Dollar,
daily.
if you want to give us a call. I mean, I have nothing but good things, but I'm about to talk about one of your plays. No, actually, yeah, we'll say Family Dollar. I think it was a different store.
One
but
of the dollars.
One of, my favorite part about dollar stores is not like it's the old bit, but nothing is a dollar. Everything's like enticed. Dollar General. What a stupid name for a dollar store. This is a Dollar General store.
Yeah, could be one, could be many.
Yeah,
That's a new slogan.
could be one, could be many. Depends on the dollars.
Right?
They're kind of like just taking over. Like there's always Dollar General in any small town.
Yep.
It's like insane.
In Puerto Rico, we had
Is there Dollar Generals?
always 99. It's been a while since I've been there, but
Yeah.
I think
Is everything always 99?
it
Or you have
used
the
to be.
inflation?
It used to be, and then it became uno, dos, tres. It was 1, 2, 3.
They went from 99 cents
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
No, it's at 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
Rebranding. It's crazy to me though to think like you got like what? We'll see how many dollar stores we can name. Family Dollar, not a sponsor. Dollar General, not a sponsor. Dollar Tree, not a sponsor.
That's all I know
I think that's all I know.
nowadays, but still a lot.
3, and they're like in all like literally downtown, south side. They're all on the same street.
Yeah. The funny thing, Family Dollar.
There's a
is
turf
really
war
not-
between the dollar stores.
Yeah,
It's
they're
weird.
taking over everywhere that you see like an empty
I've
space.
seen a Family
becomes one of
Dollar
the-
and a Dollar Tree combine the halvesies on,
Oh yeah.
on almost on MLK right there, right?
I don't.
Yeah, it's on the west side, but there is one.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, but it's crazy the turf war for these dollar stores.
They're not even $1 yet.
They're not even a
It's-
dollar. Like you get the same price any other store you go to.
Yep.
If anything, you're paying for worse product,
That's true.
yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's convenient, but it's not $1, so they're really tricking people. Mm.
There's smaller sizes stuff too. So
Well, we can't talk about Family Dollar though because we're looking to get that sponsorship.
Yeah.
So out of all the dollar
Never
stores, we take it back. Edit that out. We are fans of Family Dollar. Anyways, I was in a Family Dollar one time, and I was talking to the cashier, and I had bought one of these like C4 energy drinks. But these are like made for people who are like actively training or like working out. So I have no business drinking this tonight.
Gotcha.
So it's like a pre-workout type drink, I think.
Yeah.
But anyways, the lady at the counter is like, "Oh, those are so good. I've had like 3 of them today." And I was like, "You're just checking out people. Are you okay?" like
Dang.
she's not actively like running or doing. I guess she's
Yeah.
working, but that's a lot. And then like your body's dependent on that much caffeine. I have no room to talk, by the way. No room to talk about caffeine. I drink so much caffeine.
Hey, the first
I'm one of
time
those guys that can like if there's a whole pot of coffee, I will drink the whole pot of coffee.
No.
A whole pot. It says 10. I don't know.
Maybe it's the watery stuff that you guys drink over
Oh no, I make my own.
here. Okay.
And it's always just double strong. And then I'm like shaking. It's so strong.
All right.
And it's not good for your health.
The first time I had like a energy kind of thing, it was a 5-hour energy.
Oh wow.
shot. I was working at McDonald's at the time.
Okay.
I was in high school. Or like getting the summer before I went to university or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was by myself in the kitchen. It was like the night shift, right? So it was like after midnight. I was by myself. We closed at 2 a.m. We had a big rush, which normally it happened Friday or Saturday, And man, I ran that kitchen by myself.
You're feeling good.
Like I was just running all over the place.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm never taking this again. But
It made you super productive.
That's the only time that it hit me that like hard.
Yeah.
Like, I never
experienced that again.
No.
Do you drink caffeine at all, or just like a soda, or
No.
no, not at all?
I had a like tea, like iced tea every now and then. Like a lemon
Wow,
iced
that's
tea.
interesting. So you don't.
And then
What's crazy to me though is
I
like
do Zoas, so not sponsored, but that would love that.
I do like Zoas, yeah.
Zoas taste good, and then they have a lot of vitamins, which is why I take them. But
And
it's not like every day. I buy them like in bulk
Yeah.
every now and then, and run out and go a few months, and then
wow, that's incredible. Mine would be gone in a week.
oh, got you. No,
I drink like every day. I'll have like a coffee, energy drink.
if I go to work
Tea.
in person, I do
Yeah.
take one because I'll start dozing off.
Oh, really?
hmm
Oh, wow.
Depending how busy we are, But I
Do you doze off here sometimes?
No.
Well, we don't want to inclement you.
Yeah, no.
Podcast.
Like I'll stand up and go and see the sun for a minute, and go outside.
You do
Is
know
it
you can do
easier
that
to
at work too.
It's easier to step outside here than
You gotta go down
taking
the
an
stairs.
elevator and all that stuff.
Yeah, you should have stayed in Taekwondo.
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
No. I take the stairs, but there's a lot more to it than because it takes more time away from work than
Right.
Than
Yeah.
me
So you're more
stepping away
productive here.
Yeah.
But still, yeah, I get that.
Yeah. Here and
I'm worse at working from home
yeah.
than and in person.
Oh, gotcha. No,
I
I'm
love
pretty
going
good.
into the office. I don't know what it is. I feel like I
You
can't.
are more of a people's person.
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew that.
You get energy from other people.
I do, yes. I love being around people, and
I take those headphones. These headphones,
Yeah.
I take them to work, and
Yeah.
I can't hear things because I get distracted easily.
Mm.
But not because I want to like talk or anything. It's because it doesn't let me think and concentrate on my job.
when there's other things going around,
Huh?
when there's other stuff happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Like earlier, I don't know what was the sound or something. Like my wife was in a treadmill, and I
Yeah.
could hear the steps and the machine, and I was like, I'll close the door.
Oh,
I can't.
oh, wow.
Not because it was not
just-
getting me to
if you
concentrate. It
focus
was
on
just
that.
annoying.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
At that time, it was annoying.
So, Yadi, how you really feel about people are they are annoying.
No. No, man.
But yeah, I do like going in person. I just feel like I can turn it off. Like when I work at home, I feel like on the weekends sometimes I'll be like picking up like the work area. It helps to have space like this though, where you're like gaming probably sometimes and then work.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I couldn't do like decipher between the two. I'd be like, oh, I don't want to go in there. It's a work. So that's honestly how I felt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no problem. You're like, nope,
No.
not for me.
Not
No,
for
people.
me. I like my room.
Yeah, you got a nice room here.
It's getting there.
You did a good job.
I want to paint the walls black.
Oh,
Be dark.
are you okay?
I'm in dark. No, I just like it. I just like
No.
how it looks. Aesthetic.
Plus, like when you got like that light and stuff, and
Yeah.
it does it better.
Like this will obviously not blend in the back. Like it will
Right.
blend with the wall, but I don't really care about the aesthetics of things.
Yeah.
It's just more that I've always wanted to have a black wall.
That's fair. I mean,
That's pretty much it. I might get rid of this table though.
oh, what you do with this table?
I might get rid of it so I can put a fridge. A mini fridge.
Nice. Yeah. Once we get our Family Dollar,
Yeah, we get a sponsor, Zoas or whatever.
yeah, Rock.
C4,
You
whatever.
know, I'm cheering for Hollywood Rock at WrestleMania. Screw it. If he gives us Zoas,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, that would
I
be
hope
a
he
great
kills
gig,
Cody
though.
Rhodes. Just shoves a Zoa right up where the sun don't shine. You know.
Hey, what's up with the sign? Like he's doing like this instead of.
I think he just messed up.
I think so, right?
Yeah.
People are making it a bigger deal than what it is.
Yeah,
but
I saw that too.
But they might lean into it.
Mm.
We'll see.
They
They're listening to the people though.
are listening to the people. I think Hollywood Rock's great. I saw a clip where he was telling people to go smoke crack again to the crowd.
Oh yeah, he's there.
I did see that. I was like,
He's
wow.
back to it.
No more Disney movies for this guy.
The inbred.
Yeah.
No, he already filmed some. It's just his
Jungle
character.
Cruise 2 has been canceled.
It's just the character that he has.
I know.
He's doing it great though.
He's doing fantastic. He's old rock. He's great as a heel. Fantastic. I'll be interested to see what he does in ring. I don't know how well he's going to move in his 50s, but
He's training though.
rumors, and I've seen online, and you may have seen this one, a
What?
famous wrestler's been training.
Ooh.
That could be helping Cody Rhodes. Silently in the wings. He's posting a lot of workout videos, and that's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh yeah.
So they're talking, no man, Rock's like, no man can stop me.
And
He went-
Stone Cold's coming back.
Oh my God. Could you imagine
And that's the bottom line.
Roman Reigns, The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
But what-
Yabadoo!
Would they do it like the first night of WrestleMania or maybe after WrestleMania?
They'll do it.
Maybe
It would be
SummerSlam?
during WrestleMania.
Do you think so?
Oh,
or like
yeah.
not like a legit match, but just like
Something like a,
something going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like even,
They should do a no elimination thing. So no, it wouldn't work. Like at least for Cody and Roman Reigns.
yeah, I think it's just going to be like in their corner type thing. I don't think they're going to, it's going to be for the belt, so there's no DQ anyways, right?
Well, if there's a disqualification, he's not gonna lose the
Mhm.
belt unless they make
And that's
it.
probably how they'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd be interested to see how that goes. I would love to see Stone Cold versus Rock, I guess. At I don't know, they're older, but it's still fun type of match.
Yeah, like it would have been cool
As I'm
to
making fun of the
see.
guy who cried for Sting, you know.
You're gonna cry for this one.
Like, oh, they're not my heroes anymore.
What else? Yeah, I don't think of any other type of match that they would do.
I mean, it's not gonna be like a tag team match or anything like that, obviously. So
Right.
it'd be interesting. I don't know how they're gonna book it,
We'll
but
see.
I'm excited to see. Maybe if Stone Cold does show up, maybe he doesn't. He might not. So they might get hyped out of proportion that he doesn't show up. Then everyone's disappointed, and you're like, "Oh, you got The Rock. Like, chill out." You know?
Well, the next big event is WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, this next month.
It's just in April.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Elimination Chamber just happened. I watched
Yep.
that. It was at 5 a.m. in the morning in Perth, Australia.
I've I didn't see it, but I heard people complaining it wasn't the show that they were expecting.
Well, it was designed for the people of Australia.
Yeah.
So it's a strategy. You know, they're not going to get people hurt.
Getting more fans.
It's a bad placement of a pay-per-view, though, right before Mania. Elimination Chamber should be like kind of out of the wings, like a big one, because it's like Hell in a Cell, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So like to have it there is tough. I think realistically you should push like the mid-card belts in that, more so than the major championships if it's going to be before, you know,
I think the major one they did was what Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea was great, and that was just a singles match.
Mm-hmm.
But like to see who faces people at WrestleMania is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like Drew McIntyre and Becky going to WrestleMania to face
Yep.
Rhea and Seth, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a good move, right?
Oh, this made me remember Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
They are the real RKO.
Yeah.
And they should make it a real tag team.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Because that is the RKO. Like
that. Yeah, you're right. That'd be cool.
I'm sorry. I just thought of it. I was like, they need to do something with it.
Did you see like Logan Paul's like TikToks of being in the Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Fantastic work.
He's doing great.
He's doing so good.
People are hating him, but it's the same effect as Dom.
It's not. Just because Dom is the GOAT.
I'm saying like
I know it's the same appeal.
He's playing the heel, but
nobody's beating Dom. Dom doesn't even try to be that bad, and it's working.
Yep.
He's like he touches the microphone, people start booing, and that's like the greatest heel of all time right now. It's amazing. Like I can't even. We talked about it before. I just can't comprehend it.
Not even The Rock got that much.
I know he's doing better than The Rock. Like he touches the microphone, gets booed. Like people still cheer on with The Rock. Yeah.
I wonder, like, you know, now with Rey Mysterio being back, what's gonna happen with that? But I think that faded away quite a bit.
Right. I think they only wanted their match at WrestleMania was like the father-son match.
Yeah.
Or like and they got that match. So I don't know. Like I thought he was gonna retire. Ray was gonna retire and give like Dom his mask and like kind of pass it like generationally because that's a big thing with the luchador.
I think once the Judgment Day breaks that apart, then
you have that opportunity.
Dom will have that change.
Yeah, I don't think you should ever change him. I think it's amazing what he's doing.
He'll change for a moment and then.
I don't think like you can make him a baby face. People boo him.
It's awesome.
Like he'll be like, I'm happy now. And boo. But you can't force it on people if they don't want to cheer for somebody. That's a big problem. It's like you try to turn somebody. Like the Bailey turn's going to work out where she turns to face just because people like Bailey. People don't like Dom at all.
He's a great for how far he is with his career.
Yeah, he's so young still.
He's doing really good.
He's doing so good.
Yeah.
You can't beat that.
He makes it seem so easy. Like he makes it seem the wrestling is easy.
Yeah, he was like one of the rare ones from a young age to skip NXT and go straight to the main roster.
And not because of his name.
Right. And I think it had a little bit to do with his name. But he's really showed out in the last couple years. That he's,
at the beginning, it wasn't like the best, but he progressed.
He grew, he and that's what I like about some of the situations like that where you see. But then you're like, some of these NXT guys you wish were on the main card, but Dom, man, he's crushing it as a heel. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
So that's where it gets tough with like how much good talent WWE has, and then even like you see like we talked about the AEW, they go to AEW, and then all of them are coming back. The Perfect 10 just came back. Sean Spears, is that his name?
Oh, I'm bad with like names and yeah.
But he's
like
back.
The names from like 10 years ago to now.
But he was like one of the original guys from AEW. He's now back with NXT.
Yeah, I just don't remember when AEW started.
Yeah, so it's like I'd have been interested to talk to Trevor about that.
Yeah,
because
we'll do it in the next episode.
We'll do it in the next episode. That's fair. Yes. Yeah, but overall, I'm excited for what's to come in wrestling.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited too what we're gonna bring to the podcast later on. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we got some good stuff today. I mean, it was just a bunch of rambling. I feel like it was well documented hour.
Yes.
We got some good clips. We always have good clips when it's me and you just talking.
Yeah.
I feel like
We should have a lot.
You know, I really like the Apple Vision Pros.
Nibble stuff.
That's how we should end it.
Peace out.
Peace out. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Thank you. And have a great night.
That's like the best ending ever. Yeah. The nipple stuff.